Welcome to PWCI this week. I am the Mad Conservative Crime Fighter as we count down to Reunion, a 20-year anniversary of the modern era of Springfield professional wrestling, founded by, well, such men as Rip Mystic, Tom Arson, Real World Jeremy, Bing Westlake, one other gentleman, Stan Salinger. Well, that is a very young Blake Steele, who later became Blake Belakis. Terry Malone, the Wild One. Company managing him at this point. This is mid-2006 at the Warehouse. Of course, the last episode of the program referred to the fights with the Sangamon County Board, which I'll explore in a news episode, a coming news episode, but Midwest Family Broadcasting tried to fill a void by taking over the building, which is now occupied by Ace Sign Company. They made this a music venue called The Warehouse. It was kind of tricky to get to. The Dave Parker taking on Blake Steele. We'll just call him Blake Steele for this match. A one-on-one contest. Chris Lee, the host of, the founder of the Nosebleed Seats crew, was ring announcing this match. PWA will be holding the 20-year reunion of Springfield Wrestling. Anybody who is a part of the Springfield wrestling scene should make an appearance. Wow. Steele off the top rope at splash onto Dave Parker, and we are underway. Anybody who is involved in the Springfield wrestling scene over the last 20 years, we encourage you to come out to Gate Street Gym and Flying Head Scissors on Saturday, November the 2nd at the 8th Street Gym. Several matches have been announced already. Cardini, Jimmy Carrot, and Casey Jackson will be in a triple threat match, a rematch for Grand Wrestling Spectacle 9. The Dave Irish Whip, and a kick to the face. Dave Parker, I don't know what happened with him. In terms of New Midwest Wrestling, I don't know if there's an issue with his ring mechanics or nuances or what, but he kind of was dropped from the New Midwest roster in 2010. Kind of used off and on. Don't know what happened there. New Midwest Wrestling did use the Warehouse as for training, so they kept the ring set up, but they had it on rollers to roll it into a corner of the Warehouse. And then Dave arguing with somebody in the crowd. Cherry Malone, I wonder if a time machine brought her younger self, like her younger self from 2006 to the 2019, and put her up against Harley. Wonder how that match would go. Who would win it? Harley will be defending that title, the PWA Women's title, against Mara Killen. There's a mule kick from Blake Steele, and he charges the corner. Splash! Off the ropes again. And Blake! Bulldog! Speaking of what happened, there's a knee drop, and there's a cover. And 2 count. Blake Steele is now retired. There was basically resistance to him appearing at PWA reunion due to, I guess, some past bad blood between PWA officials and some members of the roster and Steele or Belakis. So I do not believe he's going to be there. If he retired as a member of the Proving Ground Pro roster, where he traveled about the country, was the former NWA Midwest X Division champion, was later converted to the 01 World Junior Heavyweight title. And Steele faked him out, hooks the legs, hard sunset flip, and it's over. Well, he hated the name Shelton. Blake Shelton is the name of a country music singer. Changed his name to Steele. As you can see, he's wearing the red and the blue, the Superman colors. He would don a cape and kind of conduct himself as a superhero for a time. But he is victorious here in a little over 3 minutes, made short work of Dave Parker. Speaking of reunions, anybody that was involved in the 20 years of Springfield professional wrestling should turn out for the reunion, as we are going to honor one of its cornerstones in a Central Illinois Hall of Fame ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our honor to announce our next induction into the Central Illinois Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame. A monster among men and one of the most feared competitors to come out of the Central Illinois pro wrestling scene in a 15-year run, the Mississippi Madman, Don Jackson, will be inducted into the Central Illinois Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame by his longtime friend and tag team partner, Casey Jackson. It all happens at Pinfall Wrestling Association's reunion, the 20th anniversary celebration of professional wrestling in Springfield, on Saturday, November 2nd at the 8th Street Gym at 1401 North 8th Street. Be sure to join us as PWA presents the reunion as we honor the Mississippi Madman and 20 years of professional wrestling in Springfield on November the 2nd. Professional wrestling, entertaining action that attracts a crowd and provides excitement at a fair or festival. The right promotion will have professionally trained talent with professional grade ring gear and equipment. Fairgoers will want to see more of them and attend ticketed events in the area. Bring in the wrong promotion, not vetting their credentials, you could wind up with an embarrassing disaster. The talent may have no ring gear, little or no professional training, aren't family friendly, and perform so poorly you wish they'd return to the backyard they came from. Burned organizers won't chance bringing in pro wrestling ever again, shutting out legitimate promoters. And the fairgoers, if they want to see professional wrestling, will only go to WWE events. If you want live professional wrestling at your fair festival, don't get burned. Check the credentials before you book. A public service announcement from the St. Louis wrestling community. Visit our website, stlwrestling.livejournal.com.
Alright, we're going to have a Hall of Fame ceremony this weekend, so we need to take a look at a Mississippi Madman match. And coming to the ring, the duo of the primetime player Bobby Houston, and hard to believe he was a villain, but Vince is at ringside. He'll also be teaming with Ricky Dick Moore, who is now retired. Bobby Houston, of course, now is running or promoting Funky Monkey Wrestling up in near Sterling, Illinois. And a ringside camera, you saw that there was another ring by the New Midwest ring. This is Oktoberfest 2005, where a two-ring battle royal was held with about 58 men and women in the two rings. GAW ring, of course, was a 16-footer. The New Midwest ring, a 18-footer. And there is the future member of the Central Illinois Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame. He's going to be coming out here as we gaze at the GAW ring towards the entrance. There he is! Mississippi Madman will be inducted by his longtime friend and tag team partner Casey Jackson. The Money-Making Jam Boys was their team name before Casey turned to the dark side. Oh, wait a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I hear Jackie Sazerac has the microphone.
I'm not going to take you for easy money. I'm very sad to announce. And Mississippi Madman, we got a little surprise for you. Jason Wells had a little accident.
What?
You will not be able to wrestle tonight? So Mississippi Madman, I don't think the fans want to see a disadvantaged wrestler as yourself take us off. So from here on out, I'm not going to have this. We're not wrestling. You and your big boy.
Well, it was supposed to be Jason Wells as the tag team partner to Mississippi Madman. But now this is a 3-on-1 handicap match. Tricky Dick Moore, Bobby Houston. And Benz versus the Madman. Quick rundown this weekend. Also, SICW in Swansea, Illinois on the 2nd. World League Wrestling in Troy, Missouri on the 2nd. Besides the Football Wrestling Association. And Benz hops on the apron. You know, Madman and Benz would form a tag team later. Monsters of the Midwest, but Benz was certainly not aligned. It's not on the light side of the force. And Madman picks up the primetime player and dumps him onto Benz and Jackie Sazerac. And Tricky Dick Moore tries to attack Madman to no avail. Tricky Dick Moore is retired. Been retired for a number of years. And Madman press slamming Tricky Dick and tosses him on the Benz, Sazerac, and Houston. Houston is the promoter of Funky Monkey Wrestling up in Sterling and Dixon, Illinois, the northwest corner of the state. Benz is pretty much semi-retired as a wrestler. He will pop in here and there for the Token Student Memorial Tournament and also the Grand Rapids Spectacle. And Houston on the run as Madman is following him around these two rings. All right. Well, Houston begging off here. Well, I got a lot of ground to cover. Oh, look at this. As I mentioned last week, there was, I did talk about what happened with the, oh, there's the Black Hole Slam. Black Hole Slam by the Madman. Dog jacking with Jackie Sazerac at ringside. And there's a tag. And in comes Tricky. I guess Benz is not in this match. I had a recap of my arena review of my old. Well, I used to write the rap sheet, where I'd review the New Midwest shows, and that archive has been pretty helpful in remembering history. And Madman has a hold of Tricky and drops him face first. Have a flapjack. Madman in control of this match, this handicap match. And Jackie jumping up on the apron to distract the referee. Madman backs up and Benz gets a shot in. Houston comes in. Kicks to the back, off the ropes. And Famouser. There's a cover. 2 count. I have to note, Bobby Houston did move to the Carolinas not long after this match to train under George South Sr., along with Mr. Elite Jake Manning. Houston came back. Of course, Mr. Elite Jake Manning stayed out in the Carolinas to work for HighSpots.com and now hosts $5 Wrestling, which is on various streaming services. Madman made his debut in about 2003, retired having his final match against Chase Brooks and IJ Sweet at Quick on the Lake in 2018 in August. And then called it a career due to lingering health problems. He was hospitalized for quite some time. Had a tube put in his neck to help him breathe. And Tricky Dick Moore jumps in the ring, distracting the ref. This is very much a handicap match. And Tricky, a couple shots to the back. He was Central Illinois champion and a tag team champion. Never got a shot at the New Midwest Heavyweight title. I believe he should have at least one shot because he had a very high win-loss record on the plus side. Didn't make any sense, but then again, I'm not the person who makes the matches. I just advocate. Of course, it was not long after that Madman departed. Well, it was actually a year later. 2006, he left New Midwest Wrestling. He was looking for wanted to face off against Guy Smith, and for some, whatever political reasons, I mean, he wanted in the title picture. Never got a rematch for the New Midwest Heavyweight title until like 4 years later. Champion ended up becoming Eric Logan. Irish whip off the ropes and a clothesline, and no effect. Tricky trying it again, no good. Yeah, Madman, I believe. Oh, there's. Down goes Madman here. Yeah, ironically, it was did not appear at November Rain. Madman, yeah, this was his last appearance before leaving for Great American Wrestling and winning the title over there. Well, it's just, you know what? Kind of one of the biggest mysteries of New Midwest Wrestling is why they did not sign a match? Why did they pull Mississippi Madman out of the title picture? Following this match with Guy Smith, it made no sense. That was the big money match as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, the title ended up being won. I said Eric Logan. Is actually the Marvel Shane Matthews won the title at November Rain 2005, defeating Michael Shard for the title. The Central Illinois Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer. And Danger Doug Fraze is coming to the ring. And apparently he's volunteering to be Madman's partner in place of Jason Wells. And Madman with the tag. And Danger Doug, well, he would also leave New Midwest at some point to work, kind of act as the promoter to Great American Wrestling over in Decatur after a falling out with the owners of New Midwest. A lot of lore over the years. And Danger Doug with the powerbomb on Bobby Houston. Now maybe I should do history lessons on my show. Next time I do a news episode, there's a backbreaker by Madman. I think he's setting up for something. Another backbreaker. Stretches him out. Danger Doug is up to, it's going up actually. Danger Doug to the top. Danger Doug trying to get to the top. He stops the middle rope. And drops an elbow. And a cover. And a 3 count. Wow. Jackie Sazerac arguing the call. Danger Doug was not signed to this match. Real quick, the other match, the Hooligans will be facing the PWCI Tag Team Champions, Technicolor Wonderland. Yes, the Hooligans were part of New Midwest back in the day. And then the team of Robin and Raven Black will face off against James Brady and Savannah Stone as Danger Doug and Mississippi Madman squash Jackie Sazerac in the middle of the ring. I hope they do have a couple of throwback matches in the reunion show. It's all that appropriate as far as I'm concerned. Madman and Danger Doug victorious. As the fans cheer the future Hall of Famer, the Mississippi Madman, to be inducted into the Central Illinois Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame this weekend. And Madman gonna give Jackie Sazerac a stink face. Not in the corner, but on the mat with his full weight on his face. 9 minutes, 55 seconds, time of the fall. Wow. Anyway, I encourage everyone to come this Saturday to honor the Mississippi Madman. It would mean a lot to him. At the 8th Street Gym, 1401. North 8th Street in Springfield, Illinois. The reunion, the 20-year anniversary of the modern era of Springfield professional wrestling. Please come out this weekend. Until next time, this is Max Silver, the Crime Fighter. We'll see ya.